Short time ago, we spoke to another student. His name is Isaac Sanguma. He was walking back to his class at the time of the shooting. Isaac, thank you so much for joining us. First, let me say I'm so sorry that this has happened yet again in this country. I'm so sorry that we have to talk to you under these circumstances. You know, when the story broke yesterday, it was tough to hear. Once again, here we go. I can't imagine what it was like for you who was there at the time. Describe for us, if you will, where you were, what you heard, and what you saw.
So basically, it was like around 10:20, and I asked my teacher to go use the restroom. And I was going to the restroom. I went to go see AP. So I went to go see an AP, and she said she was dealing with something very important. So as I'm walking around, I go to the atrium, and I see 3 cops. And as I'm walking by, I'm walking back. I go to the restroom, and I don't know. I think I heard like a boom, boom, but at first it wasn't like a gunshot. Like it didn't come to my mind as it was a gunshot. My instincts was just to run back to class. Plus I seen like red sirens, red lights in the ceiling and stuff like that. So I just ran back to class, and I seen my teacher and other teachers getting their students that were drinking water and in the bathroom, getting their kids to get in the classroom. And it didn't feel real.
You know, so we have heard that we have lost 2 teachers and 2 students. Did you know any of the people who were no longer with us?
Yes, one of the teachers was my algebra teacher. She was my 4th period teacher. That same morning, she walked up to me, and I had threw up yesterday, so she asked me if I was okay. And she was asking me to come to class on time because, you know, my class is like right across the whole school, so I'd be coming to class late. She was begging me to come to class on time today. And I didn't know that was gonna be my last time seeing her and talking to her.
I know, Isaac. So how are you processing this?
It don't feel real. I just can't believe my teacher, somebody that I see every day, you know, it just don't feel real.
Before you go, Isaac, tell us what she was like. What was her name? What was she like?
Miss Irimie, okay, Miss Irimie, when I first came into class, Miss Irimie, she be telling corny jokes. And at the time, it's just like, you know, when you was a student, you're just like, what is she talking about? But now it's just like, dang, like, you know. And Miss Irimie, she was real nice. I'm not gonna lie, my freshman year, I didn't pass algebra, so I'm retaking algebra my junior year. And she never made me feel ashamed about it. She never made me feel dumb. You could get a question wrong on the board, and she's not gonna make you feel dumb. She really make you, you know, she'll make you feel welcome. And all she do is just tell random jokes, and, you know, she really make you feel welcome, and she'll help you out. I'm not really good at math, but I just got the understanding of math just this year, being 3 weeks of school.
Isaac,
really
I know
nice.
this. I know this. You will never forget Miss Irimie. You will never forget the day yesterday. I'm glad you're okay. I think you still have a lot of processing to do. I'm very sorry this has happened to you. Thank you for your time.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I know. I think we're all still processing. You know, the crawl came on the screen. I just keep thinking, we all think this, how many more stories do we have to report like this? I don't want us ever to become desensitized to it.
Right.
But
it happens so often here.
I thought Vice President Harris said it right. It doesn't have to be this way.
It doesn't have to be this way. And hearing that young man talk about his teacher really brings it home for me. It's a real human being there.
Yeah.
And what, we got 5
Kids are
minutes?
going back to school.
We got 5 minutes into the school year before summer's over, and this is a reality in American life. And does it have to be? Well, we're going to talk about that on the presidential campaign stage as well.